Hello. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. And I'm running on like an hour and a half or something stupid of sleep. But we're gonna we're gonna try to play some stuff. See how this goes. Man, I lifted my monitors up. I didn't lift my monitors up. I rotated my left monitor to make it even with my right monitor, which means that both of my monitors are now obnoxiously high. Otherwise, I would try to turn my camera on. But I don't know. I think it's up too high to really see. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. It'll look weird as shit if it comes on. Yeah. High. High up there. Alright. Wait a second. Here. This right here. This. Boom. Now I'm all extra dark. But I'm moving at a smoother frame rate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the lights in here. How about a nice gamer color? TV time, too dark. Roger, blue. Blue. Electric purple. Electric purple. The gamer color. I do like the Dodger blue. That is the one I usually go with. With a fancy effect. How about... Holy smokes, this shit looks weird. Not party. Pastel. Spring? Spring. Yeah, this is like a weird thing. Whatever. Okay. See, what I could do is I could lower my monitors so like eye level, so you're looking at me here instead of me looking up here, but I don't know about that. All right, what do we do? Put the play in the background. Or that is not my Twitch account. The fuck. Where is my Twitch? Here we go. Dick Fight Island. Okay, all right. Close my stream. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. We're gonna end up going with just regular light because this shit is. This is weird. Very. Alright, so we got cool white. Daylight. Oh my gosh, that's bright. Warm white. Cool white, warm white. Let's try warm white because I never lose this. Warm whites. lower that a bit. All right. Yeah, I never have my camera on because I always get interrupted. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was all about. Alright. ES2. Dude, I played so much Initial D at a certain point in my life when version 2 and 3 were out. Like, that was my go-to thing. Like, go to the arcade, go play DDR, too tired, maybe play some Capcom vs. SNK 2, but definitely play Initial D. So I got my stamina back up. Load up, yeah. Yeah, let's go here. I'll play this in a minute. Let's see how the controls work. Watch them be all jacked up or something. Hopefully this shit is too dark. In here. Apologize for whatever the fuck is in the background. I don't. It's a jacket and a guitar. Whatever. Wait, what? Ah. Right here. After gamepad settings. What? Two. Arm one. Select. Left. Triangle. I appreciate the fact that they put these in order. I remember there's a point in time when this was not the norm. I don't know what that notification is down there. Okay. Tekken 5. This is another game I played a lot of. Not as much. Tekken 5 was like the Tekken where I was like, alright, let me figure out how to play this a little bit. And again, my favorite thing about this was like, I played it. I was doing consistently like kind of good in the arcade when the game was like newish. And you know, every time you go to the arcade, like more characters would be kind of time unlocked or whatever. And I just remember hitting a certain point where like I took a break. I think I had like maybe like some band competitions or something to go to for 2 weeks, and I came back and everybody was doing juggles, and I was like, uh-oh.
Iron Fist Tournament 5.
Got my boy Brian. We're gonna figure out what's up with that stupid mic mute thing, because it keeps what that's all about.
Come on! Round 1.
No, please, no. Or I'm not playing up to my standards. What's up, dude? I tried to tech that throw, it didn't work out.
Round 2. Fight.
Man.
You final
Lordy,
round.
lordy.
Fight.
Got him. Oh man. Oh no. Oh man. I lost the first fight.
Continue. The king
Didn't
of
go good.
Iron Fist, Ryan Fury. Get ready for the next battle. Come on. Round 1. Fight.
Damn. I really need to figure out what's making that stupid alert happen.
Round 2.
Alright, let's see.
Fight.
Can't. Oh boy. What a bold option right there.
You win. Get
Yeah, this is
ready for
versus
the
AI.
next battle.
It's the best part of these old games. Like Virtua Fighter 4 did it first,
Round 1.
but it's got like you're playing against. So you'll notice that the other player has like a name, and I have like there's no name, but I could have made one, but it's got my rank. This is kind of how the arcade worked. Like you would go to the arcade, and it had its story mode, but the story mode was always against like kind of AI that's like programmed in. It's supposed to be programmed based off of like certain players or whatever, and each one has their own quirks like with each character that they use. And what's really cool is like you might play this or games that do this, and like you'll come across like some of the same like names later on, and like it feels like you're playing against actual people. You're not. You're playing against AI, but it's just makes it feel more real. Still real to me, damn it. Ooh.
You
So
round
that stupid
2.
Paul Death
Fight.
Fist thing. Keep matching that punch.
You
I
win.
don't care. Oh
Get ready
man.
for the next battle.
This game was so good. I think this game still holds up really
Round
well.
1.
It looks kind of soft
Fight.
on the emulator, but like, to me personally, I would much rather play this than like Tekken 7 times. I mean, it's definitely because this is what I'm familiar with. It's
You round 2. Fight.
oh no, oh no. I'm sorry, nobody uses this character, so this character doesn't even exist in modern Tekken, so. Oh, look at that.
You lose. Final round. Fight.
I remember one of the things about Tekken, it's in other fighting games too, but it's definitely in Tekken, is hold on, let me lower the volume a bit. Hold on.
You win.
So Tekken has this thing.
Get ready for
It's
the
how the
next
game
match.
works, where it's a fighting game, but you're kind of doing things to figure out whose turn is whose.
Round one.
And if you take the wrong turn, like if you start attacking when you shouldn't be attacking, like against a player that knows what they're doing, you will get jacked up. You have certain moves that you can throw that'll be like designed to, like, you know, maybe interrupt the person or whatever. That's just how fighting games are. Like right there, that would be, so they did their stuff. Yeah, the PSP version of this game is the one I played a shitload of.
You win. Round two. Fight.
Yeah, I hit buttons there when I shouldn't have. That's it.
You win.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like these right here, they're all different ranks, so the higher the rank is for the other player, it also gives you a chance of raising your level up. Like this is a ranking match. So if I win this, I might be, even if I lose this, I'll go up in rank. But then you get to a certain point where you can go up and down in ranks. So this was the stage. My favorite stage to see, like when I went to the arcades. Ah, damn. Nice. Nice. That shit right there. Even though it's just an AI, I'm like, I don't know what this person's going to do.
Fight.
One of those curse moves.
You win.
Yes, I will F up this AI. Oh no. Nice. Amazing. Amazing. This stage is like the best. It's one of the best fighting game stages like ever, dude. Someone was asking about iconic fighting game stages. This stage right here is so good. Look at that.
You win.
I should have exited. I don't even know
ready
which
for
rank
the
this
next
person is. Here's what we will do. Back out.
Round one. Fight.
I didn't back out yet. I did not back out yet. We will back out after this.
Round two. Fight.
Take that. Grub. Nope. Oh, what a bad choice.
You win.
Brian is the best. Using Brian, getting used to using Brian in Tekken 7, I was like, man, I should learn how to use this character. Screwed me up for Tekken 1 and 2 because that character does not exist in those games. He's like a hidden character in Tekken 3. But But you would do this, and I think, let me see if I can figure out where it is. So you would have this, and I can go in here and I can edit the player name. You can also customize your character, so... Like for him, if you played the arcade version, you would have... This isn't it, but you'd end up with a card like this, right here, and it would just have like a randomly generated character on it or whatever, or picture on it. Because there were like maybe 5 to 7 different cards you could get, and it would track your character's stats. So you could take that character, customize them, and then take them to like different arcades to play against other players. Really cool, like the arcade version, I mean. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can back out of this without ruining everything. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Tekken 5, though, still holds up really. At least to me. Time Splitters. Time Splitters 2. Got a soft spot for Time Splitters. I bought this game because it was, you know, it was one of the greatest hits. And then Time Splitters 2 came out. Yes, Time Splitters 2 is the one where, like, I saw it in magazines, like, people were like, oh man, this game is incredible, like, everybody's got to play it. And I remember buying it, I think maybe for Xbox, to play with some friends, and none of them liked it at all. I just wasted my money. Kind of disappointing. It's all good, though. What is this? Skateboarding. Okay, alright. Yeah, I've never really played much of Time Splitters 2 as a result. The reason I played so much Time Splitters 1 was because Time Splitters 1 was more arcadey. Time Splitters 2 had actual missions and stuff. Yeah, the second game seemed really cool. And then there's Future Perfect, which also seems equally cool. But again, I learned my lesson from buying Time Splitters 2, you know, as a kid in high school and being like, man, I can't wait to play this game with all of my buddies, and then them not having any interest in it, and I was like, awesome. What a waste. What a waste of my money. I'm not gonna do that shit again. Bow tie-ons. Day. Alright, so we got story and arcade. Yeah, there are a lot of games I did that shit with, where I would like get the games and then play them. WWE All-Stars, you say? You know, I keep thinking, I mean, I loaded that game for 5 minutes, but I keep thinking about 2K22. One of the things I tell people every single year, like, oh man, you're gonna get the new WWE game. I was like, man, I really wish they would have more like WCW and ECW stuff in there. I mean, you know, they do have some stuff, but it's always just like so small. Or it'd be cool, like, you know, they've had the modes where, like, say you played the like Stone Cold Steve Austin's career. If they had more like wrestlers from different eras, you know, kind of like, I'm not going to say like Legends of Wrestling, but kind of like Legends of Wrestling, like, oh, these are like classic wrestlers, not like legends, like, you know, you got like 10 legends in the game. I would want a roster that has like a lot of those people, just because, you know. Maybe you want to have Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man, or maybe I want to play as, I don't know, Doink. Like, Doink has not been in a WWE game. I don't even think he's in here. Maybe he is. Yeah, it's like, you know, like, it's what made this game cool, is that you had the legends versus the current stars. But I think that's Jack Swagger. That's really funny. Yeah, and the other way to do that is, like, you know, it would be with like mods and characters that people made. But yeah, like I wanted to feel like one of the things I like that they do with certain games is they'll make like the old arenas look like classic arenas. And how about Jake the Snake versus the other reptile guy? Game locks so much stuff. It's all good. It's all good. I was basically just crying.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
But what if instead of unlocking JBL, you unlocked Bradshaw from like the APA?
149 pounds from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm in Stone Mountain.
Roberts. And his opponent, weighing 245 pounds.
He looks just like he does in real life.
Missouri, Randy Orton.
I got a guy I work with who he knows I bought the game before he did, 2K22, and he's like, "Oh man, you played it yet?" And he's just telling me about like his career, and I'm like, "No, I haven't. Oh, will at some point. I don't know when that's gonna be. I definitely will at some point."
And we're underway. You don't want to miss this.
Every time I hear this game, I'm convinced it's moving too slow. I also don't know for sure.
Brilliant striking on his part. He just nails with authority the Irish whip. The German release suplex. Oh, he's one of the best for sure. A shot like that really takes the wind out of your sails.
That's the kind of hit that can end a career.
No.
Nice move. These guys never cease to amaze me. Such talent.
Oh, too much.
Amazing.
And the disturbing spinning neck breaker. Oh, what a shot. Right in the face. This is very hard to watch.
Who would like to be in his shoes right now?
He's going for the top rope. This is cool.
Amazing.
Takes his breath away.
What a blow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this game's moving too slow. It sounds like some sort of weird torture porn thing. Got him.
Short arm clothesline sends him to the mat. Perfect execution of the suplex.
Listen to those fans.
What's he going to do now? He's going up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Locks him up. Oh, the Irish whip.
You know, one of my favorite things that they used to do in old wrestling that they don't do now
Yeah.
is the
Just really take the stamina out of your
they would have people like crisscross, like just run across the ring, like, you know, hitting the ropes like in opposite rhythm of each other, and it was just really fun to watch. All right.
This is cool. This is cool.
Oh no, come on. Somebody stop the match.
I don't
think he's got much left in the tank. I totally agree with you on that one.
Nice. Good job, Randy Orton.
Takes it to the midsection. Nice work. Moved his attention to the midsection. Look at him go. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh no. No reversing that. Oh, look at that.
A second rope DDT. Boom. Yeah, this is an effective way to beat your opponent into submission.
The entire momentum of the match just like switched completely.
God, you just smashed it. Now that's a suplex. You can see the pain in his eyes. He's targeting the midsection. No.
He has to hit me with the actual finisher to win.
Oh my. Oh, that will scramble some brains. And he loses balance then. Devastating. Nobody's gonna recognize him after that. Getting dizzy. That's the kind of hit that can end a career.
Oh, I got him. I own Ready or Not.
Gentlemen, your winner,
I bought it around when it came out because I heard people talking about it.
Big Brother.
And I was convinced like, oh, this is going to be great to play with people. Nobody I know bought it, so... Yeah. It looked like a modern Rainbow Six. Look at that defense rating. Perfect. Ah, time has come. We have bought that game. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't even think I actually loaded it once. I think I bought it thinking like, I'm gonna play this with a bunch of people, and then again, nobody bought it. It's like, I'm not gonna play this ever. Don't have time. Let's do some cool Tony Hawk 3 stuff. Might join you tomorrow. I have been up since like what, 3 is like 2:45 this morning, I think, because I had to be at work at 3:45. Good times. It's a miracle I'm actually coherent right now and playing stuff. It is, I worked from 3:45 until like 4 p.m. I believe. It is 8:36. Man, watching videos like this, when I finally got to go to a skate park for the first time, I wanted to like, I was convinced, like, man, I'm gonna learn how to ride in a half pipe. And then I saw a half pipe and I was like, that's too tall for me. It took me forever to figure out how to just like drop in on a ramp. So. Graham Campbell, Steve Caballero. Oh, that's right. Bob Burnquist isn't in this game because of something weird was going on. Fucking Chad Muska. Andrew Reynolds. And I always forget I own the remake on PC. Alright, let's see. This game does not have acid drops, I have to remember that. You can't, like, ollie over a quarter pipe and drop in. you do have reverts. Reverts were the big thing this game added. 2 added the manual, which is the wheelie. Reverts were the thing that you can like combine half pipe tricks. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. Oh my nuts. Look at that. Look at that. I already got that score. I play this game. I could play this game all damn day. This is a game that I got to a point where I would just like turn it on and say, alright, I'm gonna play Tony Hawk today. Oh, it's not TC Rail. Is it this one? Nope. Xbox Pink. I forgot which one it is. I think it's this. TC's Rail. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, let's see. So I got Valve. Yikes. Oh, I fucking missed it. And there's one more over here somewhere. Is it? There it is. This is a hard tape to get. I missed it. I fucking missed it. And run. Unlocked Canada. Soak the foreman, grind the molten bucket. Knock this out real quick. Take my ollie. Soak the foreman, grind the molten bucket. Those are the 2 I want to get. And maybe I'll go for the hidden tape right now. Alien Ant Farm. Here's the hidden tape. That's the molten bucket behind me. Alright, so I can go here. Oh, fuck, man. I'm gonna switch. Got it. This is before they had the wall tap thing. I think that's a Tony Hawk's Underground invention. That's the E. Man. Can I get the last letter? Can I get to the last letter? I'm gonna have to go up here and just hit the right spot. How about right there? Okay, 2 more stat points. Put everything into Ollie for no real reason. Oh boy. Alright. Stat points. There's one right in front of me. Love the song. Is that Amoeba song? I forgot. I don't know. This is one of the songs that every time I hear this song, this is not going to mean anything to you. But it reminds me of movies like Euro Trip, Road Trip, like American Pie, like that specific time period. In my head, I imagine those movies had zero like success in Portugal. I don't know why they would. Like 90s American teen comedies. What's this? Floating skateboard right there. Oh yeah, this game also got rid of it got rid of all the weird. Hold on, let's go up. Son of a bitch. Sorry, they got rid of all like the money goals. They had those in 2. I hated those. Alright, I guess we'll go down. Do some impossible grinds that freaking, I feel like skaters nowadays, there's so much stuff that happens in this game, I'm like, well, that's not physically possible. And then you come across people like now, they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, I got all the goals completed and I got everything on this level. This game is literally one of my like, I don't know, I put it in my top 50 games of all time. Don't know about top 10. Love this game though. And when it came out, my relationship was, I loved part 1. I got part 1 as a Christmas present. Loved that game. Played so much of that game. Part 2 came out, and I didn't like it as much. And it still stands, but I think part 2 has like higher reviews than part 1 does. Because they added the manual, and you got like custom parks, you can create your own skater. And then 3 came out, and I remember playing 3, and 3 came out for the PS2. I had moved from Georgia to Florida, didn't know anybody that winter break, got a PS2 and this game for Christmas. And like, this was all I did because I didn't know anybody. And I talked to my friends, like, you know, call them, sign into AOL or whatever. That was it. And, you know, just would play it. But the thing about this game is, it's just, there's a lot of content in it, especially for this time. There's a lot to learn. Like, you'll play levels and then you'll go back to the levels later and you're like, oh man, I didn't know I could do this and it would make this happen, or there's this whole other hidden area over here. Also, a thing that changed is like, once I learned how skate, like I started actually skateboarding more, I got respect for this level. I don't really like it a ton. I think it's weird, but it's like a, you know, street level, which Tony Hawk 1 had a couple of those. They didn't work as well. 2 just felt too... The best way I could describe Tony Hawk 2 is it feels kind of dirty. Drop this down a bit. 96 quite bitter. Bell the funky homo sapien. Swing it. Yeah, that's CKY. They did... CKY did a lot of the Jackass type stuff. Alright, so whenever I played the old Tony Hawk games, like 1 and 2, when they came out, never ever spend any time in Free Skate. This game, I would play it in Free Skate, I would hang out with friends and we would try to like make like local skate parks. Or like just make stuff and be like, alright, we're gonna skate seriously on this. So no, none of the shit that I'm doing right now. Just be like, alright, here. Can you do this? And then we would just try to like see who could actually like land wherever the trick was. Like we play skate, but you know, closer to how skate actually works.
What you got?
There's something here. I forgot how it works. But you can like cause an earthquake. And it makes this sign up here fall. And it destroys the building for the rest of that game's, like, your career with that skater. And it is wild. Like, that's so cool. Let's read these porn titles. Right here. Rear Admiral, come hither. Finding out how, like, alright, an example of, like, cool stuff that you could do in this game was, so you learn how, you get, like, you find, like, hidden spots like this right here, and you're like, what's the point of this? Like, well, this is cool, but there's nothing to it. And then you're like, hold on, what if I go here, here, and, like, all of a sudden you end up, like, looping stuff, like, all the way around the entire level? This is what makes these games good. Oh man. There's this thing here. So like this is here. I never understood what the point of these were. But you can knock these over. And then these just roll back and forth. They're just there.
Let's see you tear it up.
Again, as I mentioned, there's a lot of weird shit in this game. Not weird shit, just like potential. Like you just start learning how to like use the levels and stuff. I'm gonna switch from this to skate. Like skate, like skate, I think it's skate 1. And I want you to keep in mind how I'm playing this game and all the wacky stuff I'm doing. Oh, I missed it. And drop back in here. Okay, cool. Yeah, Tony Hawk is super fast-paced. Now, Tony Hawk, by the time Skate came out, was getting, like, long in the tooth, as they say. Like, people were kind of like, you know, oh, hey, it's a new Tony Hawk game. Cool. Don't think I want to play it. Lord. Hang on, let me see. Let's see. Find this emulator. When Skate came out, the big thing that Skate had was like everything that you did in Tony Hawk. The Tony Hawk games gave the impression to people that like, oh, if you're skateboarding, all you do, like jumping, like doing an ollie is super easy, and like it's actually a thing that you have to learn. And you know, people mess it up. It doesn't matter if you're a pro or not. Like you will sometimes just mess up on that, but you know. Holy smokes! Let me update this emulator thingy. Stop. Okay. So it's not just pressing X like it is in this. You have to like move the stick down and then up, and then you've got games like Session and then Skater XL, which are on Steam, which try to like, you know, make that stuff even more crazy. Alright, let's see. Hopefully I can get into the game without this being annoying. We'll see what happens here. Came out in 2007. Does that make this game like 15 years old? Yeah, when this game came out, before it came out, I was literally taking my Xbox 360 with me to work to play it on the TV in the break room when nobody else was in there on my lunch breaks, because I didn't have a car at the time, couldn't drive, so That was the move. Like, I was convinced, I was like, man, like, if this game comes out and it's as good as it's supposed to be, I would not have a problem, like, quitting this job and then just playing this. I'll be happy. I had friends when they would play this, or they would play Tony Hawk 3 specifically, or Tony Hawk 3 or 4, they would turn on all the realism stuff and they're like, oh no, in order to play this game, you're gonna have to actually like kick, which, you know, that's something you have to do in order to gain speed in skateboarding. I don't have anybody unlocked. Guess it'll just be me. Alright, this is where you start off at. Here we go. We'll go here. We'll leave this stuff on. This emulator has come a long way. This is the PS3 emulator. Whoa, what's this? Oh, one of my friends is talking about moving to Portugal. Okay. Alright, so you got this game, you have... Yeah, I know. What's this? Jordan, Ukraine, Portugal. Oh, I guess it's some streamer. No, I guess it's some streamer who was staying in Ukraine and their house got destroyed because of everything going on over there. So now they're living in Portugal in some like refugee place. Ah, man. Anyway. Alright, so the thing that this game changed is like, while the Tony Hawk games kept getting more and more ridiculous and stuff, and they were trying to figure out like, what do we do from here because we've done everything. Skate was like, alright, you're gonna have to actually like kick. So if I want to kick with my right foot, I have to press A. Left foot is X. Now if I switch, it's the same thing. So if I press A, I'm now pushing Mongo. Press X, I'll be pushing with my other foot because I'm in switch stance. Alright, we'll switch back. Okay. You do all the tricks with the right stick. This changed if you play Session or Skater XL, it is completely different. Those games, like each stick controls one of your feet. So if I want to do a kickflip, I hold down on the right stick and then up left. Heel flip is upright. Everything makes sense for the most part. There we go. It makes it hard to do like 360 flips and varials. But anyway, whatever. Like doing little things in this game is super rewarding. Like in Tony Hawk, like this would be literally nothing, but you actually have to like focus in this game. You do stuff. Even grinding. Let me see if I can find a rail or something. How about here? I'm trying to use session controls and it's throwing me off so much. But yeah, yeah, this game, like, man, I played so much of Skate 1 and then Skate 2 came out. And it was the same thing with Tony Hawk 2. It was like, I didn't like Skate 2 as much. Then Skate 3 came out and then I gained this crazy appreciation for Skate 2. Because, Skate 2 did this thing where like the entire city feels realistic. This game feels realistic too, but I think you could walk around in Skate 2. You can't walk around in this game. So in Tony Hawk, you'd be able to just like hit that and you'd roll up it. This game, like if you do that, you're not going anywhere. That's what's gonna happen. You actually have to like ollie up ledges, and it makes everything feel so much more like real. It's cool. Oops. You got dumb moments like that too. Where like, all right, I'm gonna go up here and like, you miss it. because you know you don't time it right. It also makes you appreciate little spots in a way that you don't have to in other skateboarding games. Like you might look at a place like this and be like, alright, what is session marker? How about I'll go back and I'll be like, alright, I'm just gonna hang out in this spot. I remember like filming stuff in this game. A lot of stuff. Actually, it was around here. Let me see if I can find any of those spots I was at in those videos I used to make. Seems like it was around here, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh. Nope.
Oh man, it's like I'm the chosen one or something.
That right there, what that guy just did. Again, that is an example of like stuff that would not have any meaning in like a Tony Hawk game, but in this game it's like, alright, I gotta learn how to like get up here, hit the right thing, and then land, and then roll away. And it is, everything just feels so much neater to me. More meaningful. You know, like looking for like hidden spots in the areas to skate. There's anything to just kind of flow through the city. Okay, alright, whatever. That's enough of me gushing about Skate. I'm gonna turn this off in a second and switch to another game. Oh yes, I forgot about those. This game has no skate zones, so if you skate in there, you will get kicked out. Oh, here was one of the spots. It's here somewhere. Not there. Not like that. Maybe this was it. Maybe this is why. The no skate zones were cool to me because it kind of like, it made some of the areas feel a little bit more like, I'm not going to say dangerous, but, you know, you would have like different things there. You're like, all right, I have to figure out how I'm going to get in here and then do something and then like get out of here before the security like hits me. Damn. Nice. Alright. One more. I think there's something up here. This is stuff that also doesn't mean anything. Yeah, there's a pool here. Alright, cool. I can explain this too. Tony Hawk, you just go. In this game, you have to figure out how to pump. So, what pumping is it's the way that you like carve around this to gain speed. So let me start from the top. We'll just start here. So like what was really cool was like I remember when the demo came out, like nobody knew what you could and couldn't do in this game, and it was like, alright, how do you go up ramps? And it's like, alright, I can press up. Right. You know, it's doing something. It's like, alright, I can't keep it up. It was super hard to get anything to look like decent in this, but yeah. Anyway, game is great. Still holds up. There's still a lot to learn in this game if you've never played a skate game before. This is the first one. I think Skate 3, to this day, I don't think Skate 3 is super good. I remember that game came out, I was kind of annoyed. I want to do something over that stupid board. Alright, it's whatever, it's a roll in. Count that as something. Can't do it. Alright. Trying to exit this thing. Sad day for Portugal. What is Potiugal? Kidding. I'm kidding. Big box closed. Oh man, that's no good. Wait, hold on. 2 more newborn twins? Wait, he had. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know he had kids. I had no clue that man had kids. I mean, it would make sense. Look at him. Look at that man. That man looks like he's a child factory. He just pumps out kids. They're like genetically the ultimate soccer players. Weemcast. And in the back of the Sega Genesis. Pronounced Gaiaris. Gaiaris. Holy smokes. Yeah, see again. This is what I would expect if he told me like, oh yes, this man had kids. Yes, I'm sure they're amazing. I don't think he's, I don't know anything about him. I don't think he's the kind of dad who would be like Michael Jordan is notorious for like, he would play basketball with his kids when they were younger, but he would never go easy on them. I don't think that's the same kind of relationship he has.
Right field.
I'm going to play the game that blew my mind. I didn't understand football when I was a kid, American football. There's still things about it where I'm like, I don't understand anything that's happening here. But, like, this game right here, I think these might be the same thing. We'll go with sports talk football. Alright. So playing this game and then hearing the game talk? Games talking back then was a huge deal. Wait, yeah, it loaded. Oh shit, it might have loaded twice. Please tell me it didn't. Yes, it did.
NFL Sports Talk Football.
Yo. The Packers and the Jets. Are you kidding me? Alright. Okay.
Welcome to the game between the San Francisco.
The game's talking. Can you hear it?
Atlanta Falcons. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. The kicking team comes on.
Look at this. This looks so real. Alright, watch this. It goes up. This blew my mind. I didn't know what I was doing. But seeing the game look like this with like the zooming in, it's like, wow, that's so cool. Okay. The vertical offense.
The Niners will start 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Whatever. Can't read these damn plays. Okay, so I think this is a running play. I hope it's a running play. Did not mean to call an audible.
He's going to pass.
Oh shit.
Batted away. 2nd down and
Alright. So whatever. The fact that the game was talking, that was super cool to me. But the other thing that I thought was the coolest thing ever was this, which is really it shows how much of a stupid kid I was.
There's no score.
Go for C.
The view from the blimp.
Why did I think this view was cool? I was like, wow, it's actually like looking at the game from a blimp.
Montana back to pass. He fires over the middle. Complete. Hit at the 31. First and 10 for the 49ers. A 12-yard gain on the pass.
Wow, it sounds just like real football. Boring. Okay. Alright, anyway, whatever. But I thought that view right there was the coolest thing when I was a kid. Like, anytime my brother wanted to play that game with me, I would always lose. I was like, can we play with the blimp view? He was like, why? That's all I liked. Yeah, it's, okay. The best part about this game, Tecmo Bowl, which is like a classic, is that the people that made it, I think, didn't understand American football either, which is probably why the game is just like fun. Yeah, they're not. They're questionable quality. This Miami, Cleveland, Denver, Seattle, Los Angeles, Washington, Dallas, New York. Cowboys. Okay. Okay. You got four attempts to make it to the, like, to make it 10 yards at the field. So where that dotted line is up there, that's where I have to get to. So now, oh man, why would I throw it to him? My brain wasn't working because I haven't played this game forever. Anyway, interception, the other guy caught the ball, so now they have possession of the ball. So now I have to guess what play they're doing. Tecmo Bowl is a cool game, but when it comes to this part of the game, usually if you're playing like actual like football, like a simulation, you only have 30 seconds to choose a play. So that keeps the pace of the game like moving. But here, because of how this game works, you have 2 running plays and 2 passing plays. So if you pick the wrong play to try to counter what the other person's doing, they'll get like 30 to 40 yards on you. It's like, it's so weird. Picked a running play, which actually worked out for me. I was thinking like, man, I did not mean to do that. Alright, so now they've got receivers. I got my interception back, got the ball back. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to try a passing play. We're going to try to get this right this time. I'm going to go with pass 1. So what that means is that there's one player who's going to fall back, make like a little J shape. The other ones are going to go up and then turn, so I can try to catch them wherever. So any of these guys should be fine. Like I said, you see, if they pick the wrong play, none of this matters. Because I'm completely open there. Usually what people will do is like, you might try like maybe passing plays like early on or whatever. Or maybe some teams will be like, alright, we're going to run the ball. I'll do a running play now. And then like once it gets like closer to you losing the ball, like say 3rd down, is when they'll go for like passing plays to try to get like more distance covered. Dotted line, there we go. 1st down. Alright, this is going to be a hook up to the top. Didn't go anywhere. We're going to try that same play again, because at some point this is going to work. What a mistake. This is not worth it. I'm gonna do the same play again. Ah, shit. Alright. So now I can either go for a field goal since I'm at 20 yards and try to get like 3 points. Maybe it's 2 at this point. I can punt the ball so the other team has possession, but I can see where I'm at in the field, so I'm closer to field goal range, or I can try to like make that. I have to make it 3 more yards at the field. So I'm gonna go for pass 2. See how this goes. Whatever. It's incomplete. So now they have possession. Anyway, whatever. Baseball or football. That is one of the better versions of football. NFL Blitz is another one that's really good. When you understand how it works, it's interesting, but the problem with it is like, especially if you're used to watching like soccer, is like, I feel like if you're into soccer, going to basketball is an easier transition because there's more movement. In American football, there's so many like little things, like say if you go to like tackle somebody, you know, like knock them over, if you grab their face mask like this, it's called face masking and it's a foul penalty, so the other team might get like maybe like 5 to 10 yards or they get to move up the field or whatever. So, or there's holding where, you know, you're like literally stopping somebody from going somewhere. If that gets called, then, you know, they also, it's another penalty and all this other stuff. A lot of really small things like that. And again, there's also so much time when it's just downtime, like nothing is happening. You're just watching and it's like, alright, well, they tackled this person, now they called a timeout and they're coming back out here, they're gonna run, didn't make any gain. Yeah, I can keep up with it and like I understand how it works, and it is interesting, but at the same time it's like I can't watch a football game, man. I have a soft spot for this game in the sense that I don't have a soft spot for this game. This game is shit. This is like one of the worst soccer games I've ever played in my life. Is this Germany? What is FRG? Brazil. Japan. I'm guessing that's Spain, the USA, Great Britain, France. Frog. What is this? We're gonna be them. We're gonna be the Hitlers versus the Brazils. The problem is like, what? I don't have any control over who I am either. Oh man. Oh, I lost the ball. I can't kick it back, I can only kick it forward. Oh, with the cross. With the cross. Oh man. Wonderful. Okay, old West Germany. This is one of those games that, like, when people are like, man, Nintendo should release some of their old games, Nintendo will be quick to be like, oh, we put out football and or soccer and Urban Champion. What more do you want? What is that? That's like post-Soviet Union. I guess they weren't in that. I don't. That is weird. Nice. Humping the ball. Can't go any faster. Trying to just pass it back up. Make it so damn hard. I want to be the guy that's why am I this guy all the way in the top right of the screen? What good does that do anybody? Great. Wow. Wow. Did you see that? It went wide of the post. He literally walked into the box and was like, "Ah, I can't make this shot." Oh, man. Wonderful. Oh no! I forgot I'm controlling the keeper at the same time. Oh, man. You hear that? The crowd went wild. The crowd went wild. Just give me the ball. Give me that ball. Oh, what? Offside? What do you mean? I don't have any control over anything. How am I offside? Alright. I'm gonna play some good games now. No achievements for Jeopardy. You're right, I should play WWE in 2K22. When I was a kid, this right here, it would be this. Like, oh man, I have to go to school tomorrow. Play this. Turn off the lights. Just have these lights glowing. Oh man, so good. I never got into those games. I really need to go back and try them out. SmackDown vs. Raw games. He's a honky tonk man. Ooh. Honky Tonk Man. Oh man. Honky Tonk Man is another wrestler that has never been in any of those modern games. It hurts so much because he seems like he would be like great. I was not a Honky Tonk Man fan at all, but still. Hit you with that shit again, bitch. Oh no. Amazing, amazing. He interrupted me, and then he gave me the shake. He shimmied me. They say in fighting games nowadays. Bitch. I'm losing my energy. I'm about to get pinned. Oh no. Oh, I need that. I need that fire. Oh man, I'm done. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 was the one I played. I remember there was this girl I had a huge crush on. And she was going through some stuff, and for some reason the only game that she had was like that SmackDown vs. Raw 2000. It was like 2007 or 2008, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go buy that, we're gonna play it. Oh man. Oh. Just a moment. Toodles. I'll see you later, man. Alright. What are we doing? I wanna play that random game. I'm still convinced this game is good. I know I bought this because Gundam Wing was huge at the time, but I don't remember how to play it. We'll see.
Gundam Big Bang Project. January, Universal Century Year 0079. The space colonies of Side 3, declaring themselves the Duchy of Zeon, launched a war of independence against the Federated Union of Earth. At the same time, the Zeon forces undertook Operation British, an attempt to drop a space colony onto Earth. Target, Jabrao Base, headquarters of Earth's federal forces in South America. However, after the colony entered the atmosphere, it was destroyed over the Arabian Peninsula. The largest remaining piece of the colony hurtled toward Earth and struck Sydney, Australia, instantly transforming the city into a huge gulf. The Duchy of Zeon, based on space colonies, didn't have the raw materials needed to fight an extended war. With the failure of Operation British, a war was now inevitable.
Operation
so they embarked on a
British.
plan to land on the Earth to secure the materials it needed. With blitzkrieg speed, they seized 2/3 of the Earth's surface. Even Australia, which bore the worst scar of the Operation British disaster, fell under Zeon attack for its natural resources. The Federal Forces Division in Australia, already badly battered by the disaster, could do nothing to repel them. It's been 11 months since the war began. The Earth's Federal Forces counteroffensive in Europe, Operation Odessa, has been a total success. Across the Earth's surface, the military balance is swinging heavily to the Federal Forces' side, and across the globe, one counteroffensive after another has been successfully launched. And in Australia, which took the brunt of Operation British's damage, a counterattack against the Zeon forces has just begun to unfold as well.
So when I got this game, it was from a like a mom and pop like record shop, but they also had games there, and all their games were $20. So like when this game, they got this game in, and I had never seen it anywhere else. $20, brand new, still with the seal and everything on it. I got it and I started playing it. I was like, man, this isn't like Gundam Wing at all. Like, what is this? And at some point I figured out how to play it because it's like a squad-based shooter in a weird way. It's just random letters on the screen in the background. Anyway.
Like Dingoes, you have an emergency mission. As I'm sure you know, the revised counterattack plan against the Zeon forces we've decided on consists of a simultaneous attack on the Darwin region in the north, City of Adelaide in the south, and Alice Springs in the central region. The invasion of Alice Springs in the central region is what we're calling the signal to begin the operation. Our aim is to not only cut the enemy's rail lines, but to also deliver a decisive blow and weaken the strength of all their forces around the world. Currently, our primary corps, better known as Red Possum, is doing its utmost to engage them. However, a problem has recently cropped up in Rainbow Valley. Our reconnaissance forces have confirmed that the enemy's defense line has more anti-air and ground emplacements than we had first anticipated. Unfortunately, it looks like the enemy somehow found out how we'd begin our counterattack. For the rest of the operation to work, we must avoid exhausting all of Red Possum's strength here. However, their advance mustn't be
Alright, let's
slowed
continue. Whatever.
Lieutenant, we're about to move
Oh,
out.
it's a babe.
Get...
Like the invasion of...
Proceed to the front. When I figured out how to play this, it was super cool, and going back to it, I've never figured this out again. A lot of games on Dreamcast that are like that, or from this time period in general, like on Dreamcast, PlayStation, N64, no clue.
Good luck, guys.
All units confirmed down. No problems. Minovsky particle output at combat density. I'm not picking up any large-scale movement in the enemy area. It seems like we may have caught them off guard.
The White Dingo.
A meteor shower. Remnants of the colony drop.
Maybe they're the souls of all those that were killed in the drop, drawn back by the Earth's gravity. Wow, what an incredible sight to behold.
Mike, you sound like a poet.
Don't make fun of what I said. I'm totally serious. This land here is charged with the power of hatred for the Zeon. I can feel it in my bones, too.
Power from the dead, is that what you're talking about? You mean the Zeon woke up a sleeping lion, don't you? Except we're dingoes, not lions. Dingoes are dogs. Don't you remember? Lieutenant, let's get started, immediately.
Yeah, I'll show those Zeeks just how much power I got.
Fang 3. Enthusiasm's good, but don't let it get in the way of teamwork. Fang 1. I'll be waiting for your instructions.
Okay.
This is Oasis. Lieutenant, let's start off right by taking out those annoying anti-air and ground emplacements.
This is Fang 3. Scenery here is so beautiful, there's no room for ugly armor like mine. I need it for battles.
Oasis to Fang 1. I'm picking up a contact signal from a civilian building. Checking it out. Fang 1, don't get so far ahead of us. Fang 1, you're heavily damaged. Be careful. Lieutenant, get out of there fast! Lieutenant Rare!
Yeah, like I said, I don't understand how this game works.
What? The invasion of...
Lieutenant.
All right, now that you finished it. All right, now that you...
Whatever. As again.
This is Oasis. Lieutenant, let's start off right by taking out those annoying anti-air and ground emplacements.
This is Fang 3. Scenery here is so beautiful, there's no room for ugly armor like mine. I need it for battles.
Oasis to Fang 1. I'm picking up a contact signal from a civilian building. Checking it out.
There's okay, there's like a dash. I got no clue, dude. I have no clue how the game works anymore. Let's do a few fights in Dead or Alive too, and that's gonna. I think. I only plan on streaming for like 10-15 minutes. Better, you know.
Get ready.
Loaded this thing up in forever. I think I pay money for Redream, or I think I bought the premium version for different features. It was something to do with like the mobile version and this, but I don't know how to find that account or anything. Uroresu.
Yamada. Ikuzo! Get ready. Fight! Yup! KO! Winner! Come on! Get ready! Fight! Yup! 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 Winner! 最高の舞台ね。いいぞ。まだまだこれからよ。Get ready, fight! Yup!
Counter blow.
ご褒美。
しけこまねか。しけこまねか。
自分の顔よく見てよ。Get ready, fight!
There.
まだまだこれからよ。Get ready, fight!
The fact that I wasn't the full hit and then flip kick. Weird.
まだまだこれからよ。Get ready, fight!
Man, not going good.
まだまだこれからよ。Get ready, fire!
Take it.
Winner! 今日はよく眠れそう。まだまだこれからよ。
人やから女になれよ。
Grow up to be a
いい加
gentle
減に
woman.
目を覚ませ。
私は誰にも止められないわ。Get ready, fire! あなたの血よ。
I'm gonna throw my controller out the window. Everything is my delusion. Let's just try to play against him disrespectfully and just run at him.
Get ready, fire! You 私は誰にも止められないわ。Get ready, fire! 私は誰にも止められないわ。Get ready, fire!
That's how you play Dead or Alive. You just don't complete combos. Look at that. Good end. Where's that? That's fine. That's a respectable modeling job. Good storyline. Life changing right there. Alright, there's enough of that. Alright, that's gonna be it. So I'm going to get ready for bed because again I've been up since like 2:45 this morning. Anyway, whatever. See you later. Peace.